Hi everybody, we have a litter update of mini Australian Labradoodle puppies for you today. In this video, we are going to go through each of the 6 mini Labradoodle puppies in our litter with Maisie and Copper and give you an updated information for them at 2 weeks of age. Hi, I'm Claire from Isle Labradoodles, and in this beautiful spring flowers litter, all full of delicious, wonderful caramel abstract puppies, we're going to go through each of the puppies in birth order, give you their new weights, tell you what they've done in the past 2 weeks, and let you have a look at them. And some of them have opened their eyes, and so you will for the first time be able to see their beautiful faces with their eyes opened up. Not everybody has their eyes opened yet, and that is entirely normal in a litter, that everybody doesn't do everything at the same time. So there's 3 with them open all the way and 3 who do not have them open all the way. So it is a pretty even 50-50 split. And first of all, we'll give you a little bit of an update here on Mama Labradoodle Maisie. Maisie's doing fabulous. She's doing such a good job with her puppies. She keeps everything spotlessly clean. You can see she's cleaning them right now, making sure that when they're on camera, they're always looking their best. Although, to tell you the truth, they're always looking their best. She does just a wonderful job. She's a happy mom. She enjoys spending time with her puppies, and she's really versatile in that she's equally fond of coming out, saying hi to us, anyone else who's here, if one of our staff is here working. She loves hanging out with our dogs. She's playful, lots of energy, and she's eating really well. Maisie has sometimes a bit of a fussy appetite, and so we vary what she eats quite a bit. So one day she'll be really happy eating her raw food, and the next day she won't want the raw food and she'll want dehydrated, or she'll want freeze-dried, or she'll want a combination. So we just give her whatever it is that she's in the mood for. As long as she's eating a good amount of food, her milk bar is fully nourished, and that it's all healthy and natural, then we're perfectly happy, and we're really keen on making sure that whatever it is she wants is what we're doing, and we accommodate her. So let's go through each of the puppies now, and as always, we'll do the puppies in their birth order. So the firstborn puppy in this litter is Green Collar, who happens to be right here, busy nursing away, and will not be pleased at me moving him off there. And yes, I'm going to show you how we adjust their collars. These collars that we put on them are so we know who's who. They're just made out of Velcro. They're fairly soft. They can be a little bit rigid. So you have to be really careful when you're using them that they're not so tight on the puppy that they're choking them, obviously, but also that they're not rubbing into their shoulders and causing sores on them. So you want them to have some movement in there. And when they're growing so rapidly, you have to check all the time. You want to be able to put 2 fingers through there. You also have to be sure as a breeder that you're not leaving too much space, because a puppy can actually get their foot in here, and that makes them very unhappy if that happens. So here we have our Green Collar boy, and he does have his eyes open, and aren't they beautiful? Oh, and he is making all sorts of grunts and groans in protest because I took him away from his mom. He's not particularly relaxed in my arms right now because I took him away from his nummies, didn't I? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. So Green Collar boy is now almost a kilogram. He is 997 grams. He has done such a great job. If you'll remember, his birth weight just 2 weeks ago was 312 grams. And it was exactly 2 weeks ago that the puppies were born. Oh, yes, so many noises. This little fellow is a gorgeous caramel abstract. And when we say a dog is abstract, that refers to the white markings that they have. If they're a party, which means they have to have 50% of white on their body. And when they don't, then they're an abstract. And this is what this little fellow is. Oh, isn't that cute? he's really giving me heck. He's really very annoyed at me for interrupting his meal. So we'll put him back now so we don't get him too stressed out. Because of course we don't want them to think that when they're interacting with us, that it's something they're not enjoying. The whole thing about all of our interactions with the puppies is that they're positive and happy ones, so that right from the beginning, they always associate time with people with something positive. a little bit of a time that's not exactly what he wants to do isn't going to kill him, but we certainly don't want to prolong it any longer than necessary. The next puppy that was born in this litter is our Purple Girl. And Purple Girl is hiding way over here where she secured herself just a plum little place at the milk bar, right where the biggest supply is, and she's hidden herself right underneath Maisie's leg so that nobody can disturb her. And of course she'll not be very happy with me either. Yeah, come on dear Missy. Oh my goodness, I tell you, sometimes the suction is so powerful, and of course I'm not yanking them off, I'm just easing them off so that they're sort of agreeing. Not really, but there we go. There she is. And if you look at the tummy here, you will see these are juicy puppies. Oh my goodness, they're so plump, these puppies. There, you got some hair on your there. This little girl does not quite have her eyes open. They're starting. You can see if you look very closely, there's little slits coming, but they're not quite all the ways there yet. And like I said, everybody just does things at different speeds, just like with people. And this little girl is also a caramel abstract, just like her brother. But if you'll look, you'll see her caramel color has quite a bit more of a deep red shade to it. And now whether or not it will remain like that, who knows? Red is one of the colors along with chocolate that tends to fade. So it's quite likely that she may lighten up as she gets older. Yes. Now she's going to give me that same complaining sound, aren't you? And Purple Color Girl is 744 grams. So she's quite a bit smaller than her brother that we just saw, Mr. Green Color. But you'll see there's no shortage of bulk in this body here. Nice plump puppy. There you go. Here, let's put you back into your area and see if you can find your way back to your spot there again. After Purple Collar Girl, the next puppy born is Orange Collar, and oh goodness gracious. Here we go. We have one who's not nursing. That's what I prefer. Yeah. Hi. I am talking to them. They can't hear yet. And Orange Collar does have the eyes open, don't you? He is able to see. Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. What he can see, or all of them with their eyes open at this stage, is just some vague shapes, some gray and black, and some fuzzy blobs really is all they can see. So you'll find even when the puppies are 4 weeks old and they've had their eyes open for a couple of weeks, they'll still run into things. So when they're in their area and there's the X-pen with the bars in front of them, whether they're black or they're silver, they will often walk right into them until they figure things out a little bit more. So Mr. Orange Collar Boy, my handsome man, he is 924 grams. So like his brother Green, good size, almost a kilogram already. And also, again, another lovely red caramel abstract puppy. This puppy is close to being a tuxedo. Not quite, but very close to being a tuxedo with the way his markings are. Beautiful little cute white tip on his tail. Oh goodness, Maisie, I found a little bit of dirt on your puppy's tail. That's unusual for a Maisie puppy. Yes, I know, grunty. And this little guy, he is quite a little bit of a personality. We always see him right at the forefront of all of the action. And he was the first one to start walking. The puppies are all walking around on all fours now. I guess really walking, you can hear him, he's mad. Walking is a little bit of an exaggeration. Tottering around is a better way of saying it. They don't have really good balance yet, so it's quite fun to watch them. They can really be quite entertaining. So the next puppy is Yellow Collar. Now Yellow Collar is a tuxedo. And the difference is, we'll just show you the back of Yellow first. Hi. There is a great big huge white ruff around the collar there, almost like you would see in a border collie. And then the front legs and the back legs are half white, just like sort of a phantom marking. Lots of white under the chin, chest, face, and on the head. So this is a tuxedo marking. And Mr. Yellow Collar does not have his collar on, and the reason for that is I found some other collars that I tried, but they don't go quite small enough for this age, so he was able to put his foot through, as I was mentioning. So as breeders, of course, we're always looking for what's the most comfortable and the safest thing for our little Labradoodle puppies. And so we try things. Sometimes what we try doesn't necessarily work. Goodness, everybody's kind of fidgety today. More complaining. Okay. And you can see Yellow Collar does have his eyes all the ways open and does have a good set of lungs to tell everybody, I don't want to be up here being held. I want to be back where my mom is. So we'll put this handsome little man back. And Yellow Collar is 865 grams. Again, just doing so well with the weight. These are all really fat, sassy puppies. Next is Pink Collar Girl, and she's right here. And she's not attached, which will make it easy. Or, yeah, no, she's not. And hopefully she will not be quite as mad at everybody, at me. Oh, goodness, she says, I was just having a nap. And you can see she has her eyes open too. So there she is showing you her pretty, pretty little eyes. Hello, baby. Now, as you'll notice, all the dogs have blue eyes, but that's because puppies are born with blue eyes. These eyes will not stay blue. They'll change, and because of their colorings, their caramel markings, they'll have beautiful hazel-colored eyes, just like their Mama Maisie and their Papa Copper have. They'll be really, really beautiful shade. Now, this little girl, she is also a caramel tuxedo. Again, you can see that white halfway up her legs, white around the back of her neck, on her head, and of course she has that beautiful big white tip at the end of her tail. Just the prettiest little girl, yes. And Pink Collar Girl is 779 grams. And so she was 253 grams when she was born. She and Yellow were the same weight when they were born, and Yellow is 865 and Pink is 779. So clearly Yellow is a little bit better at getting the prime spot at the milk bar. See? You're a little bit more polite, and you're the only one who's not squirming around and complaining and yelling at me. Yeah, that's nice. I don't like it when you yell at me. So that's our little Pink Collar Girl. And last but not least in this litter is Black. Come on, Black Collar. And Black Collar is also a tuxedo. Now, when this little puppy was born, this little puppy was much lighter in color. And you'll see that the coat has darkened up a fair bit. It's still, like a frosted caramel kind of color. Lots and lots and lots of white on this pretty puppy. I love how we have the brown on the eye here. Really sets this face off. Lots and lots of white on the head here. Lots of white on the face, or on the chin rather, as well. And Black Collar is 689 grams. Black Collar has been the smallest puppy for the whole 2 weeks, and we'll just have to wait and see if that continues or not. She is not opening her eyes for us yet. She says, I am not ready to see the world, but I'll just try your nose, see if there's any milk from there. Now, she says, that's a pretty lousy choice for a milk bar. So this is a quieter puppy. She is definitely much less aggressive at the milk bar, and she is much more apt to be at the last one to get the spot at the milk bar. So that's part of the reason why she's still smaller. Plus she was smaller to begin with. But these weights are early days. It means absolutely nothing as to where they'll end up at the end of the day when the puppies go home to their families. You may have a complete change as to who's the biggest and who's the smallest, or they may stay the same and be consistent. So that is all of the litter. The next time we do an update, we'll probably give you a little Facebook video once everybody has their eyes open, and we'll also take pictures of the puppies once everyone's eyes are open. So at the 3-week part, we'll show all of them with their eyes open, so you can see what everybody looks like with those pretty little Labradoodle faces and those gorgeous eyes all there for everyone to see. So that's today's litter update for our Spring Flowers litter, our mini Labradoodles from Vancouver Island Labradoodles. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions you might have in the comments below. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel so you can be notified of all of our videos when they air. We try to give you a little bit of unique information in every one of our videos so that you learn something new about maybe puppies in general, or more particular about Labradoodle puppies. Thanks so much for watching. It's a good girl, Maisie. It's a beautiful puppies. Yeah. Is that your beautiful puppies? Oh, such a good girl.